Offcontract next season. Foxsports.com.au can reveal North Queensland plans to sit down with Morgan and his management as soon as the end of the season, where they'll kick off talks to make him a Cowboy for life. Morgan headlines a list of talented halves unsigned beyond 2018, which includes the likes of Ashley Taylor, James Maloney and Luke Keary. With a 25-year-old in rare form, the Cowboys' no-suitors will be lining up for a crack at their half, but are confident of striking a deal to keep Morgan in Townsville in what shapes as their most crucial signing ahead of the post-Jonathan Thurston era. Live stream the 2017 NRL Telstra Premiership on Fox Sports. Get your free 2-week Foxtel Now trial and start watching in minutes. Sign up NOW. We want to make him a one-club player if we can, Cowboys general manager of football, Peter Parr told Foxsports.com.au. Obviously there will be a fair bit of work to do. We have a good history of keeping players who we want to retain. If you have a look at Jonathan, Matt Scott, Jason Taumalolo, people like that over the years, we have had a lot of high-profile players targeted, and they have all stayed. Our desire will be to do a deal with him, and I'm sure we'll be able to do that. On the open market, Morgan is expected to command in the vicinity of $1 million a season for his services. It was less than 12 months ago that St. George Illawarra shelled out over $1 million to lure Ben Hunt from Brisbane, and Morgan is a step above. A Queensland origin and Australian Test star, Morgan is firming as the hot favourite to partner Cooper Cronk in the halves for the World Cup at the end of the season. Ben Ikin, Nathan Ryan and Ben Glover break down the Day Haseler sacking and what it means for the Bulldogs. Plus what went wrong for the 4 finals losers. You can also subscribe via iTunes, or for Android users, listen on the podcast player app. While the Cowboys have Thurston and the latest $1 million man in Taumalolo on their books next season, the club has a ready-made replacement for Thurston when he hangs up the boots at the end of 2018. With his cash off the salary cap, the Cowboys are in the box seat to compete with any offer rivals throw Morgan's way. The other thing working in their favor is the fact Morgan is a local product, born, raised, and settled in Townsville. Cowboys star Michael Morgan kicks a field goal. Source News Corporation Australia. When asked how the Cowboys' plans to make him a one-club man made him feel, Morgan said, "Very good. I was born and raised in Townsville. When someone like Jason makes a commitment like he did, that attracts players to want to come to our club. The Cowboys will always be successful, I think. We've got great coaching staff. Green has done wonders since he's been up here, so when someone like Jace commits for that long, it makes other players want to stay, and I'm loving it there at the moment. First, the club will focus on Sunday's grand final clash with Melbourne. Having won a premiership alongside Thurston in 2015, Morgan is in charge of their spine. Legends shot call to snub Scott. It's a role he's relishing, and while he's receiving plenty of credit for his form, he's quick to pass the praise on to his teammates. I just feel like I'm doing what I have to do for the team, Morgan said. I'm not the one making all the tackles for 80 minutes and taking the tough carries. I'm very grateful for the guys that play that role for us. With Morgan busy prepping for the big dance, the Cowboys haven't put a time frame on when they need to head to the negotiation table. Parr hopes the salary cap will be confirmed before the year is out, so they can start locking in their roster. Michael Morgan, Jason Taumalolo and Lachlan Coote celebrate winning the NRL preliminary final. Source Getty Images. Having tied up Taumalolo, Gavin Cooper and Johnny Seattle long-term, a host of stars in their top 17 like Lachlan Coote, Jake Granville and Ethan Lowe come off contract next year, and Morgan is their priority. "We are not dumb," Parr said when pressed on the interest from rivals in Morgan. "We are waiting for the CBA to be finalized. As soon as the CBA is finalized, we will sit down with Michael, because we will then have absolute clarity. We'll sit down with anybody we want to keep who is off contract next year. He'll be at the top of the list, there's no doubt about that."